to my world here on the internet. I'm your host, Moises Beauchamp Jr., coming at you with another one. Hey, if you're not a subscriber already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that little bell. Like that, you are sure to be notified whenever I go live or upload. The question today is, where is Jonathan, aka Jon Jon, young man out of Bridgeton, New Jersey, prominent football player, from what I hear, an outstanding young man, just poof, gone, missing, just like little Dulce Maria Alavez. But the difference with this case is that this is a grown man, and his car was found in the woods on Barrett's Run. My co-host, Miss Brenda, she's gonna let everybody know the updates on this case, because they done found this guy's car running in the woods. They done found his jacket, his phone, and some more stuff. So, Miss Brenda, welcome to the channel.
Hello.
And let people know what's going on with this case, the whole, all the in-betweens and everything that we know so far.
Well, at first, apparently, the family must have not heard from him on Thursday, because I believe that all of this started on Thursday. I believe that one of the gentlemen that I've been following on Facebook by the name of Sherwin, which seems to be a real close friend to Jon Jon's father, and he stated that they haven't seen him since Thursday. So that's when on Friday, allegedly, his iPhone, his car was found in Hopewell, New Jersey on Friday around 3 p.m., about 3:30 p.m. But the family wasn't notified of the car being found there yet. They found the car. It was abandoned in Hopewell in the woods, and the car was still running. Luckily that the neighbor decided to have a little bit of leap of faith and call it in, because at first they stated they was going to mind their business. But luckily that they didn't mind their business, because at the end of the day, there's a young gentleman that's still out there missing. Apparently, we can say that he's actually missing since Friday, even though his family hasn't heard from him on Thursday, but all of the occurrences that are happening have happened on Friday. The car being found in Hopewell between Barrett's Run Road and Trench Road, which is a real wooded area out there, and he does obtain an iPhone. So on that Friday, they went onto the Find My iPhone app, and they noticed that his phone was pinged there at a Cottage Avenue address in Bridgeton, New Jersey, which belonged to the gentleman that they are questioning in his disappearance. It was his sister's home. So the iPhone pinged there. That's when the family went there, and which is crazy is that the police did tell them that they were going to obtain a search warrant. The whole time this gentleman was hiding in his sister's attic. So all of these occurrences that are happening right now, where it's Sunday and he's still missing.
Wow, so the whole time he was hiding in the attic when the family was out there.
Yes, per the gentleman that we've been following on Facebook and other known family members. Yes, and then that's another thing. So they found his iPhone on Cottage Avenue, right? Then during yesterday's search, I believe that the father had received a phone call. They found a book bag of his on Perry Road. That was yesterday. So this group today decided to go back on Perry Road, because they're trying to trace the steps backwards, and they're in the right path, because these people are known to that area. The gentleman in question that they want, that They're known to that area, so this search group and this family is very close to that area.
Well, this is one of the first lives that that gentleman posted. I'm gonna go ahead and play for the people, and as it plays, let them know, as far as we know, what the
Yeah,
deal
no,
is.
but and then today they found a jacket right there. They found a jacket right there on Perry Road. Someone did state confirmed that there was a jacket that was there. It was confirmed also by the gentleman Sherwin. The police, the state boys do have it, and they did lock down that area. That's the latest from 3 hours ago.
Mm. Well, so for some reason this thing is not playing, but are you able to see the comments? Miss
Yeah,
Maggie asked. Okay. So are you answering?
yeah, there was a mass. Yeah, yeah, that was. I just got that in my messenger right now that they found a North Face jacket, and then they also found a ski mask. Now the items that were found are confirmed to be found. Was there blood on it? That was not confirmed yet. So, and it comes from, you know, from the gentleman's live Sherwin. So it's not confirmed yet if there was actually blood on it because another searcher had found it. But it is confirmed that a mask was found and a North Face jacket, possibly being his, because they did turn it into the police.
Mm.
They're definitely in the right steps, though.
Yeah, they're out
I
there
believe
now,
that the
right there.
car was the last thing that was ditched. Yeah, I believe that the car was the last. Because if you even put it on Google, even from from where they was at on Cottage Avenue, it only takes 6 minutes to get to where all of these items were being found. So literally 6 minutes. So he can be anywhere from, and they definitely took those known routes out of there. So this family, they should be looking in areas like where is like road. They should lock down the whole area. This is a whole grid. If they really wanted to do a grid, they'll start it off at Barrett's Run Road because they are very familiar with people on Barrett's Run Road. They should hit the Rosetown Greenwich Road, which connects to Rosetown Road, which also connects to Barrett's Run Road. So it's kind of like a whole block, and people should spread out. Like, not everyone should be all in the same area because then you exhaust your people. So you give them different areas for them to go to. Then they should go to like Lower Hopewell Road that connects to Shepherd's Mill Road, that also connects to Perry Road, Cemetery Road, Mosley Road, and Bridgeton Road. That will lock the whole area up from where they found the car to where they found the book bag to where they found today the jacket and the ski mask. That means that they were coming from that area, which is, you can come from that area from Bridgeton directly there. So I believe that they're in the right path. I don't think that they should stop giving up looking around in that area. But if they did find his jacket and stuff, not sure if they were disposing his items, if he had already previous jackets in his car. You know how people ride with a bunch of stuff in their car. So it's unknown yet if maybe he wore that day. Yeah, they out there. No, 6 minutes by car. And I think I sent it to yeah, they made them leave. They definitely made them leave. So wherever, I think that the car was the very last thing to be dished. And you know what? And that's a real popular area out there because, there was somebody else that was found deceased out there on Barrett's Run Road. In that location, kind of same grid lock If you lock it, it would be kind of like the same. They got the Cohansey River out that way. I'm not sure how, um, the terrain and all of that stuff is, but if they found his jacket on Perry Road and they found a book bag on Perry Road, they need to move to those other streets next to it, which is like Lower Hopewell Road and Cemetery Road, Mosley Road and Bridgeton Road, because those are the ones that connect to Perry Road. And then they should ask people for cameras around that area too. Oh, they're having something to eat. Yeah, they've been out there all morning.
Well, I think that was where they met up. That was the meeting spot for everyone.
They're
Or
still out there.
they could be having something to eat as well.
Yeah, they're still out there. What's crazy is that his phone had pinged at this Cottage Avenue address right there on that Friday. So whatever happens on Friday. And then for you to be hiding in your sister's attic, that's crazy. If you don't have nothing to do with it, first and foremost, why are you hiding? And then on top of that, for these people that are circulating these lives that are going around, he's being looked into for other stuff as well. So it's not only this gentleman that's missing, but apparently he's been looked into or is currently being looked into for other things.
Yeah,
Oh, you spoke to
that's what
Sherwood on the phone?
I heard.
Oh, okay. The Perry's Brothers camps is from. Yeah, I got you. That's what I'm talking about, Tammy. They're right there off of Barrett's Run Road. That's what I said. They got trailers out that way too. This is the video that you're showing right now. This is also, yeah, similar perimeters.
That was one of
It's
the
like all in the
first.
same. Right. That's when they went there because his phone had pinged there. So this is what happened. They went there to go see why is his phone there. Because mind you, they haven't heard from him in 24 hours. So then they pinged his phone there, right? When that dude went on there. So then they called the police to say that. But at the same time, they found his car out there in Hopewell. Like all of this crazy stuff. And the whole time he's hiding in his sister's attic. So whatever happened, it just happened. And that's why that boy was still hiding.
There you go.
And then they did promise this family a search warrant. They told them to leave, that they had to do everything right. They had to get a search warrant, all of this other stuff. And, it's crazy.
That ain't that motherfucker right there. Is that him or is that a kid? No, that's a kid. That's a kid.
But for his phone, from Cottage Avenue to where his book bag was located is about 6 minutes in a car. And if you're driving fast, you can cut that time by 4.5 minutes.
We out here trying to
It's
crack
a straight run there.
talking about keep moving. Bitch, go search that house. Bitch, we ain't going nowhere.
That was the night that the
They
boy was
definitely did
hiding
give
in
them
the
time to
attic.
dispose. Yeah. Huh? It is confusing. See, what happened was that on Thursday, his family didn't hear from him on Thursday evening, right? So Thursday evening going on to Friday, his family didn't hear from him. On Friday, they found this gentleman's car about 3 to 3:30 p.m. in Hopewell in the woods between Barrett's Run Road and Trench Road. Then they found his book bag on that same day, no, on the next day, which was yesterday.
Been missing since last night. Jonathan Morris.
See?
His son
And
been
this is
missing since
Friday.
last night. When you put that, where's the iPhone?
They did this Friday night. So he's been missing since Thursday night.
This is the last place that the phone was at. And this is where the dude that has connections with him was at. They found his car. They found his car in Hopewell in the woods. Up in the woods. Nobody has seen him since last night. when they found my iPhone. This is where it's at on Cottage Avenue in Bridgeton. So y'all pray for my man John. His 23-year-old son been missing since last night. So we just been out here for the last few hours trying to find out. Yeah, that's basically we've been playing detective for the last 8 hours. Shit. Yeah, we do watch too much for 48.
Yep.
Sometimes you gotta play your own
Praying that when
detective
we find him, he's safe and
because
sound.
these cops don't seem to be
But
doing
Mm-hmm.
everything they should be
when we
doing.
find my iPhone, the dude that we looking for.
Jon Jon
It's
is
funny that the
missing.
dude that we looking for, his sister
The
lives in
last
this
time
house,
that they seen him, he was with
and
his
this is where the
friends.
iPhone was last.
At that location right
Before
there,
they
they
turned
seen
it
his
off.
car
Now it's
passing
off.
by. His
We can't find
iPhone
it.
did ping to that same exact
Yeah,
house,
that's
but
his
his
sister over there talking
car
to the cops. It's dark,
was
so y'all
found in
can't see.
Hopewell, New Jersey,
But
and his book bag and his
they
jacket
haven't,
was found in
they
Hopewell,
found
New
his
Jersey.
son's car in the woods, and it was still running in Hopewell. If you know anything about Hopewell, it's dark as hell. Ain't no houses out there. It was deep down. It was deep down in the woods in Hopewell. But they haven't found his son, and nobody has talked to him since he got off work last night around 11 o'clock. So y'all pray for my man. Y'all pray for his family. I want to get closer to her, but the cops won't let us get over there. We just came here and knocked on her door. She got smart with us. So we just went about it the right way and let the cops handle it. But we looking for her little brother. He's the last person that has access to John's son. We looked
Tammy, you
downstairs.
can call it
Pop,
in.
look downstairs.
I put
Come
the
up
link on
on
Facebook
the phone, and they won't come to the
if you want
door.
to come on our panel.
I keep my man in prayer.
If not, I'll definitely call you as soon as I get off this live.
It's tough on him, especially if you're a parent. Bro, we trying to find my man's son. Bro, we not the enemy. We're not the enemy. All right, cuz. All right, cuz. Look, officer, I respect what you're saying, but we trying to find my man's son, bro. I told y'all where to come in. All right, we're back up, sir. We want you to do your job. We want you to do your job. Yeah, this kid. Cuz, chill. Cuz, we all on the same side. We on the same side. Chill.
They didn't find the phone, no.
We appreciate it.
He was hiding in the attic the whole time the cops was out there. And thank you guys for joining too, to Tammy, to Maggie, to Anna, to our new Trey Stacks. I believe he's new now. And to everyone who's listening. But his phone did ping at this address right after his job Friday. His phone pinged in there. You can hear them where they said the last time that they heard from him was Thursday. He left work at 11 p.m. and he hasn't been seen since. No, you don't have to see us. You see how I don't have my picture up there? You could just hear me.
Yeah, just
Send it to
click on
me,
the
Tammy.
link. You can click on the link and turn your camera off if you don't want your camera on. Just make sure that your mic is on, like that you could be heard.
Send it to me, Tammy. Anyway, so his phone pinged there, which is his iPhone at this
Yeah,
Cottage
Rondell, his
Avenue.
son missing. His son been missing since last night. They found his son's car. They found his son's car in Hopewell in the woods. If you know anything about Cumberland County, Hopewell is like country as hell. Nothing back there but woods and fields. But his son been missing since last night, so
This is where the cop was talking
we've been
about a
out here
search
for
warrant,
hours and
but they
hours
said they
trying
had to go down the
to help the
right
state
way.
police do their job to bring this boy home safely. Right now, we at the house where
And Elena,
the last address where
thank you,
my
Elena, for joining.
iPhone led to. This is the last address, which is the house of the sister. The boy that we looking for, this is his sister's house.
Yeah, and a special shout out
And then
to
he booked his.
to to Sherwin, the owner of this live, the one that posted this live. Shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
The phone about to die too.
That's crazy.
Whoever
That's
was driving the
absolutely
car was
crazy.
short, and he's 6'7". Hey, boss, did y'all pop the trunk of the car? You can't pop the trunk of the car?
I found that strange too, that
So
the
you can't get permission
mother
from the owner?
gave them permission to open that trunk and they wouldn't open that trunk.
So he could.
I believe they're talking about maybe the car that's there now on the premises, not the car, not
And
the
nobody has
boy's
popped the
actual
trunk yet, so
car.
anything could be.
Phone, I gotta end this live, but y'all keep my man John in prayer. We out here looking for his son. His son been missing since last night. They found his car in the woods. For y'all that's just not joining my live, they found his car in the woods in Hopewell, and the car was still running, and he wasn't in it, and ain't nobody heard or
So they're
seen
still
from him
waiting
since
on a
last
search
night. So
warrant
we
for
just
that
tracked his
car
phone to this address.
to search that trunk.
The dude that we looking for, this is his sister's house,
That's freaking ridiculous.
where we tracked the phone to find my iPhone. This is the last place John's son's phone was at. But we posting, his picture all over social media. Y'all share it. Where'd she go for bad? John, what's your kid's mom out here? Where she think she go for bad?
Once I charge my phone, keep y'all updated.
Yeah, that was the last of that one. So they're actually still waiting on a search warrant. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the SARS team should have been notified too. I mean, I know weather is against them and all that good stuff, but I believe some of them got some good ATVs and things like that where they can, actually assist in terrain like this because, if anybody goes missing during any kind of weather, you would expect to have, equipment to do so. But I'm not sure at this moment. I don't think either they already know what the outcome of this case is about, what this outcome of this missing person is going to be, or they were in because they labeled him as missing and that being in harm's way. You know, so shh, it's okay, it's okay. Well, they, you would think that they would have had notified some type of search team. They would have had at least once you found the car there and his phone was located in once you found his car in Hopewell, New Jersey, down deep in the freaking woods somewhere, the engine was still on, the vehicle was still on, right? And right, so why is there a search warrant needed when you found he left work at 11 p.m. Let's do a timeline here for these folks. He left here at 11 p.m. right after work. The last time his family ever knew something about him was that he was leaving work 11 p.m. He clocked out. Anything after that is an open window to how come his car on Friday around at between 3 to 3:30 His car was located in Hopewell, New Jersey, in the woods, deep in the woods. Okay. Then his iPhone in the evening time was located at this Cottage Avenue address. Okay. They were looking for the guy Miguel Perez, who, by the way, was hiding in his sister's attic while there's a guy
Are we waiting
missing.
for the
Then, then when they're going back out there on Saturday to resume the search, where they found the car, they found a book bag on Perry Road. Okay, so they went back today on Perry Road to see what else they can find, and they found a jacket with a mask, and now the whole area is shut down. Well, that's what I'm saying. His phone was pinged. Like, they found it pinged right there on Cottage Avenue. His phone wasn't found, but his phone pinged there. And then his iPhone watch is still missing. So no update yet on that last location of that iPhone watch. Let's see. Anything else that we're missing here? Because look, Barrett's Run, literally 6 minutes, okay? 6 minutes from the Cottage Avenue address to get to Barrett's Run. It only takes 6 minutes to get into that area. This possibly could have taken anywhere between an hour. The snow, because I was carting on Friday, so it started snowing about 3 or so, like that. Maybe these people believed that the snow, would erase like the car and things like that. But unfortunately, things are being found, and we still pray that this young gentleman is still found and just holding on tight until somebody comes to get him. But they should grid that whole area right there and literally lock the whole area down. So that means that if they found that book bag on Perry Avenue, there has to be footage of his car being around Perry Avenue. So they, just like these folks said, that they got to go backwards to see, where. And I believe that this gentleman too, the Jon Jon, he was 6 feet. He was 6'6", so he was a tall, real tall gentleman, young teen, because he was 22, 23. But they used to go to school together, so they knew each other for a long time. Barrett's Run, yeah, I think, because I can't even look at it on my phone because I got my phone, so I'm working off my phone. Babe, if you could put up that picture that I gave you of that map, that I took a screenshot of it and I sent it to you. I'm not sure if you can pull up, because it's like right there. You can go through Green.
Yeah,
Well, I believe that's
I
Greenwich
got
Road.
you. Just give me 1 minute and I'll pull that up.
I believe it's Greenwich Road that you can go all the way down, and then you can enter into Hopewell, and it's literally like, it's right there in all of these areas where this young gentleman's car was found at. Because look, his car was found first, and luckily that the neighbor didn't want to disregard it like they said they was going to disregard it. They said they was going to mind their business, because that's what they used to. They said that area is known for that. So not for nothing, but they're definitely in the right area looking for him. But yep. So Thursday night, 11 p.m. was the last time. Okay, so now down there, that little squiggly line down there, that's like the Cohansey River. There's an address that these people are very familiar with up there in that little red thingy up there. that's located on Barrett's Run Road. And I did that location, okay? I did that location that they know somebody on Barrett's Run Road, all the way down to Perry Road, where they found the book bag. And if you see, it's not that many minutes. You know, it's everything is right there. And then that's where today where they found the jacket at. So, and if you see how the maps is showing you this grid like that, you know, you can go whichever way. That's why I named all those streets that are on and around those areas where they found the car, you know, to where they found the book bag, to where they found the jacket today. So all that whole grid like that, exactly how the map has it, blue like that, that's how they should actually do it. I hope so. Yeah, that it leads to Sunset Lake. Yeah, they do. That's what I'm saying. They're so crazy. How? So that means if it leads to Sunset Lake, so it's gonna be caught on camera somewhere. Like there's that old 7-Eleven that's right there. Then there's really nothing else after that unless it's coming straight off of a house. I wish you could put. Can you put up the actual Google Maps? Go from Cottage Avenue, because I think I have it,
You
but I forgot to send it to you.
you literally are not able to pull up Google Maps at this
I
current
can't.
time because of how I'm running the internet at the current moment.
Yes, but okay, I forgot to send you that screenshot of that, and if I go out, it's gonna knock me off. So anyway, so you can. There's plenty of ways for you to get there from that where the actual iPhone was pinged at. Like it pinged there, so no, they have not yet found the phone, but it actually did ping there. And then you have a lot of woods too around that Cottage Avenue address, like right across the way where they used to have the horse races too in those woods. That's very popular. You can go in there. You can still ride your car through there. You can still spot some of the tracks. So, but I
Do you
believe that.
still do you
Huh?
still need this map up? Do you still need this map up?
No, thank you. I should have sent you the other one.
You're welcome.
Give me one.
I don't know what she did to herself, but she must have muted herself. She will be right back, I imagine. But she's still on screen, so she'll be back. Meanwhile, I'm going to try to pull up the last live that the gentleman Sherwin put out. But yeah, I think she just sent me that screenshot she wanted me to put up. So let me go check that. But meanwhile, back at the ranch. Are you there, Miss Brenda? We'll play this as we wait for Miss Brenda to come back.
I'm not sure. Okay, here I am.
Yeah, I'm playing the last live that.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you. I'll let you.
Yeah, I'm just playing the last live that the gentleman Sherwin put out. But you could continue on talking. Did you send me that screenshot?
Yeah, I did send it to you. Yeah, this
All
is
right,
where
sir.
he had went. Where they had on their way to Perry Road.
Just let me know when you're ready for that screenshot.
That was when they were on their way to Perry Road. I had a feeling they found something because Sherwood hasn't gone. Yeah, me too. He hasn't. I've been following him on Facebook, and the last time that there was an actual live was when they reported that they found a jacket, and then it got locked down. Ever since then, I have not heard from Sherwood. Well, I not personally heard, but I mean when I've been following him on Facebook, getting updates and stuff from him and additional people, but there has been no actual update yet,
I think
and
Miss
we are
Tammy.
all
I
hoping
think Miss.
that the
I,
outcome.
I think Miss Tammy said that she has direct connection with Sherwood. It'll be nice if she comes on. You don't have to have your camera on. You could turn your camera off. All we need is your voice.
She shared it with me. I actually messaged it to you. Can you put this back on there for like a minute or something? I don't know why it's not hot anymore. But yeah, there's I haven't seen anything from them yet since they found that jacket and they had that whole area locked down. So they found his book bag there, they found his jacket there and a mask there. Um, Not sure if that those were gonna be the initial dump sites. Welcome, Rose. Thank you for joining. Yeah, everybody's on a cringe. Like we have not heard anything yet since after this jacket situation. It's crazy. It's just like the Irving case. You know, you go out with a couple of your friends, and that's like the last time you're ever seen. And unfortunately to him, our condolences to his family that they found him. And luckily for that family that they never gave up either, and they actually was able to bring him home, regardless of how the outcome was. This is kind of like
The thing
the
is,
same thing
man.
almost.
The thing is that it's been cold out there. It's been in the single digits,
Mm-hmm.
snow on the ground. So if that young man is out there in them woods somewheres, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, damn, man, it's cold. It's a sad situation. I just hope
Mm-hmm.
that that young man is, alive at least, and that the outcome is a positive one.
Right. I hope they get some answers soon because by now they should have already had. They said that they picked this boy up for questioning and then they let him go. You know, like
And
how
and
if you knew
he's
for a fact,
and he's being looked at
and he's
for
being looked into
a
other
murder
bullshit. Other,
allegedly.
not one but two. They supposedly said allegedly, yeah, because we don't know too much facts on that. And we like to post. He trusted them, and they set him up. And the thing is, you know what's sad? 2 Corinthians, which thank you for joining and having conversations with us. But you know what's interesting is that you know how it all is. Like you find all of these stuff, you still don't find the person. But yet again, these places to where there could be possible evidence is still open to like. You understand what I'm saying? Just like with the Dulce case, you know how it's truly not searched yet because obviously you still find things later down the road, and it's already done, went through some stuff. I think that as soon as they found that car, they should have notified that family right away or that person that dealt with that car, and they should have automatically had put 2 and 2 together and noticed that there's really somebody out there that was. you know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They seen him. They supposedly, when was it? Okay, so Thursday night he came out of work, right? 11 p.m. So he must have soon after that, he must have reached out to them and probably hung out with them, right? So let's just say at the wee hours of the morning, Friday morning, they said about 3:30 something in the morning, they spotted his car passing by on camera with a bunch of boys with a bunch of people in the car. So was he one of the people that was caught on camera in his own vehicle? You know, but supposedly he was seen there at that location on Friday at the boy's sister's house. He was seen there. His phone was there, but his car was in Hopewell. His book bag's out on Perry Road. His jacket was found out on Perry Road. But there's still no signs of this boy. And it was a car full of people, you know? Johan, come close this back door. Come close this back door. Good Lord heavens, sorry. But, give me 1 second.
Give her a second as she closes that back door, letting all the cold in.
Yeah, it's nippy. I'm sitting here and I'm like, yo, they should have rest frozen. Oh, the fact that nobody has came forward and said they were with him screams guilty. On camera, he was in the passenger. So, okay, so in that footage that the neighbor gave to the family, because they gave that to the family, they didn't even give it to the police, but he was on the passenger side. So who was driving that car? Was it Miguel? Was Miguel driving the car? So he was caught on the passenger side. He was on the passenger side of the car, of his own car. So that's what's crazy. I'm telling you, that's just like the urban thing. Like, how do you not know that something's going on with your friend out in the club and you're parked on the whole other side? And like I said, unfortunately for him, close that door. Ooh. You know? So unfortunately, like I said, for him, the timing was crazy. But just like this one, he left at 11 p.m. from his job. He met up with these people. His car was spotted around 3:30 in the morning on camera. Then after that, his cell phone pinged back at that Cottage Avenue address. His iPhone, his Apple Watch is missing. His iPhone is still missing. Close that door. And he's still not to be located yet. But as of a few hours ago from when Sherwin did that last live of his, because unfortunately we got up late, so we've been a few hours behind. But by now they done found the jacket. That whole area is locked down. Nobody can have access to that area. So at this time, nothing has been heard yet. So we're just hoping and praying that they don't come across Jon Jon in conditions that they don't want to run across with him, and that he's fine and he's just holding on until help comes and gets him. But how crazy is that? How crazy is that? I mean, I do know about these search warrant type of stuff, that you still need to have credible evidence to get a search warrant. But is the FBI going to be involved now that this person is still missing? Because, he's considered missing.
I pulled up that other map that you sent me.
Okay, so this one right here, if you see, I put in the address to where his cell phone last pinged at, right? When his cell phone pinged there, I put it to the Perry Road, to where on and around where they found his book bag and the jacket today. And that's literally 9 minutes. I think I said 6 minutes earlier, but really it's 9 minutes on or around that area. So in 9 minutes, a lot can happen. It took 9 minutes to get to the location, but think about it. If you're dropping stuff off, I mean, were these items found like when you're walking down the road and you can spot them? Were they pushed into the woods? Were they thrown like that? Like, you know, were they just dropping stuff off as they were riding the car? Obviously, if they left his car abandoned in the middle of the woods, something tragic happened to that boy, unfortunately. I don't want it to be that way, but
Hopefully not, but it sure as hell does seem like it. I mean, something ain't right about this car full
yeah.
of people. You know what I'm saying? He's a passenger in his own vehicle. Then they find his car running in the woods. Then now they finding jackets and book bags, and something ain't right. Something definitely isn't right. And Miguel needs to either speak up, or he's going to end up being an accessory to whatever went down. If it's something crazy.
Yeah, when they pull you over, they definitely don't need a search warrant to check your car. You're talking about a person's car was found. Why do you leave that door? Oh, a person's car found in the middle of the woods, running. Okay, and you're telling me that as police officers, when you're being notified, you do not pop the hood of the car because you don't even know how the heck that car got there?
See, as far as I know, all it takes is a phone call to get a judge to issue a warrant. I don't understand why it's taking so long for these people to get a warrant to search the trunk of their own car. They've already given the permission. I don't get it. I just don't understand what's going on with this.
Right. I believe 2 Corinthians that if there was blood on that vehicle, maybe would they had hiked that trunk up without a warrant, because then all would seem that the person was hurt. Don't even know yet on that stuff. If there was any blood on that car, I would love to know too. So, yeah, I would like to know too, was there any blood on the vehicle? And then why did they dispose of his book bag that way? Why did they get rid of his book bag? I mean, if anything, you could have just left the belongings in the car. Why are you disposing of all of these belongings throughout the way, and then you're disposing of his car in the woods? I mean, if you really wanted to do, these people definitely are about to be on that show called I Almost Got Away with It. Because how do you dump all of this stuff on the way out? You're dumping these stuffs like that, and then you're dumping the car out in the woods. You're leaving, like, are you leaving, are you expecting this family to understand where this child is at by you making it like a wild goose chase?
It seems like they just scattering stuff all over the place, right?
Right, that's what it seems like. They're scattering stuff all over the place. Are you doing that because you're trying to keep them in the Hopewell area, but he's really not in the Hopewell area? Or are you trying to distract him from the real where he's at initially, which would probably still be in the Bridgeton location on or around Cottage Avenue, which they got that cemetery that's right there. Then they got that other farm that's right there. Then they got the old 4-H fairgrounds place that's right there across the way. And the only reason why I know about some of these areas out there in Bridgeton is because when Dulce went missing, everybody searches all these deep end woods. Yeah, they definitely did get sloppy with it, because who throws, I mean, you're ditching stuff off on a road that you know that these items are going to be found. Sooner or later, they're going to be found. You're throwing out items out of this vehicle. How are they doing it? Did they Did they invite him somewhere in that area to, let's just say, smoke or whatever, or maybe did they go in that area to hang out and something went wrong? I mean, why were they in that area, and why was all his belongings scattered like that throughout Hopewell, including his vehicle that was found in the car? But his phone pinged in Bridgeton at the gentleman's sister's house. Huh? Oh no, they keep leaving the door open, girl. It's too cold outside. They keep leaving
This
that
is
door.
that.
Yeah.
This is the young man that we're speaking on.
Yeah, and he's six. They said that he measures 6'6", so he's a pretty tall gentleman. You know, he's a pretty tall boy. And as far as I know, they all known each other for quite some long time. So the history on that, I don't know what their history is, but obviously now, unfortunately, the children now don't have very great friends like how we had when we was growing up, because that's tragic to know that you can go out with a couple of your friends and never make it back home. You know, like they could just dispose of you of trash. Like you never meant nothing to nobody in those years that you've actually built something with these people. You know, or did they hit him up intentionally knowing that they was going to commit a crime? You know, because if he's being looked at for several other murders or whatever, or he's being looked at into something else, allegedly, like how they're stating on Facebook, then what's to think that did this boy know something,
Right?
or
Was it a
was he?
setup or what?
Yeah,
You know?
did he slip up and say something to him drunk, and he just knew he had to erase him, or you know, did he thought that that Jon Jon was just like him, and he probably was able to confide in him to a secret, and he just knew. I mean, what was going on? That the reason why they had to do this to this boy, a
Well,
lover's
we're
quarrel?
waiting. We're waiting to hear from the parents, the actual story on how these two boys are friends. Like
Mm-hmm.
this person says, a lovers quarrel. Yeah, I
Cause
kind of heard something like
yeah,
that, but we don't know for sure. So
that's
you know,
reaching. That's reaching, but we all know how to read between the lines. So you know,
so
um, and
so
a lot of things that
allegedly, it could have been some sort of lovers quarrel or something leading to that to 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 that.
probably, but that's neither near nor there. But either way, he was still seen on camera with a car full of people. And now that we understand that he was possibly on the passenger side of his own vehicle, so you being on the passenger side of your own vehicle, who's driving your car? And are they driving your car because you're intoxicated? Are they driving your car because they just took your car? You know, is that when it started happening? Is that when everything started happening?
I mean, that him being a passenger, in his own vehicle is not really that strange because,
No, it's not.
but it is a question.
Was he drinking? Because they made it seem like he was the type that took care of his car really good. So, you know, a lot of people don't like when other people drive their cars. Like, you know, I let you use my car, but I don't really like when you use my car. You know, I like when you drive me around, but, you know, but this is friendship. I mean, that we're talking about these people here, because now he's done disappeared. So now everything that happened before then is questionable. Was who was driving the car at that time? Was it they were driving it because he was intoxicated? Was he drinking? You know, what happened to where? How did he go from there, from that address? How did his car still get all the way up to Hopewell? And then why was this gentleman hiding in his attic during the time that a family came up to your sister's house, knocking on your door to ask you where their son is at? And then that's crazy. You know, like
He
sometimes some people feel
he claimed that he was
like they're on the
scared
type.
of
Yeah,
the boys' peoples
right,
for whatever reason.
right. They said he said he was scared. Yeah. Well, obviously you guys were not that scared to make him go missing. You know, so like they stated, was his car, did anything, whatever happened to him, did it happen that nighttime when they seen his car leaving those premises? Is that when it happened? Because the next day, that's when they found his car at 3:30 p.m. Then on Saturday, they found his book bag, you know, off a known location on Perry Road. And then yesterday, they find his jacket. Yeah. So Jon Jon left work at 11 p.m. Thursday night. Well, it's the last time that his family ever heard from him. Thursday night, after work, he went to go meet up with this gentleman named Miguel Perez at a Cottage Avenue address in Bridgeton, New Jersey. Later on that day, on Friday about 3 p.m. to 3:30 p.m., Jon Jon's car was found in the woods between Barrett's Road Run Road, and Trench Road. The next day, which was on Saturday, they found his book bag located on Perry Road, which was off of Shepherd's Mills Road, which also connects to Barrett's Runs Road. Then this morning, out back, they went back on Perry Road where they found his book bag and they found a jacket with a mask. Not sure yet if there was actually blood on it, but now they have that whole area locked down. The victim here is Jon Jon. That guy Miguel, he is already known and he's being looked into for other cases. Right. They should check like the 7-Eleven. Um, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. You know, that's just crazy how everything is spread out like that.
They need to check
But
all the cameras and all in around that whole area that night and moving forward.
yeah. But as of right now, we don't have any more information um, on what's going on, except that they were there and that they found a jacket and that now is being locked down by the state police. So at this time, we don't have anything else to share for the moment. But if we do come in contact with something, hopefully by the end of today, we get great news that they've located this young boy and that he's home, um, surrounding himself with his family in this very frigid weather. Because as a mom, it's cold, and I could only
Hey,
imagine.
I got a quick question. You sent me an audio clip. Do you want me to put that up or no?
No, I have to ask first.
Oh,
I
okay.
just sent that to you.
All right. Okie
I,
dokie.
I was hoping Tammy would have came on to see if I can use it. I didn't really get to listen to the audio because we're still on a live. Oh, here comes these spammers again. But I was on the live, so I didn't really get to listen to the audio all the way. But just if anyone has spotted, that's everywhere. That's everywhere. Yeah, that's definitely everywhere. But unfortunately, we don't want this to turn into weeks and months and days, where what it went from days to weeks to months to years, and they're still looking for Dulce. So at this point, I'm very glad that they're out there and they're doing their thing, and that they're not giving up on that area. Um, you know, they should have already had some aerial view of the area already, besides the community coming together with their drones, because drones only cover till about 10-15 minutes worth of footage, and you're talking about it, so we could use it. Hold on. I'm still on the live, Tammy. But she said, Brenda, the cops to my house looking for you. I'm not hiding. I'm out there looking for you. I know that's right. Just know. Yeah, because they try to get me out there in Bridgeton with some little Hershey kisses and a love note. And I wasn't falling for that stuff, honey. My husband don't even leave me love notes no more, let alone Hershey kisses. He know what kind of candy to get me. Chocolates and stuff. But like I said, unfortunately, it's just a weird chain of events that are going on right now. And like we said, we hope that he's found, that he's, back home where he's supposed to be. And then that's crazy too, because, friends are not like how I don't know what the hell is going on out here in this world anymore. It makes you wonder, like, Jesus Christ. How can you go out with your friends and know that you're ready to do something to somebody that you've known for an eternity? That you have probably at some point became real close to the mom, to the father, to their extended family. Like, you probably going around calling their aunts and their uncles, and their grandparents, grandmom and grandpop and mom and dad and all of this, things like that. Like, hell no. And that's why I always, that's crazy as hell. Then those were never friends. If those were never friends to begin with at all. If you knew that you was going to be capable of one day harming that friend, like, oh, if he keeps it up, I'm going to harm the hell out of his ass. If you had the nerve to say that for a grand long time to where you succeeded, you was never that person's friend. Never that person's friend. My grandma always used to say that a friend es un peso en el bolsillo. So it's $1 in a pocket, honey. So, and luckily for me, for my kids, and I have some genuine friends, and their kids are genuine with each other. And that's why I always say that y'all stick together. Everybody is supposed to stick together. With how crazy this world is right now, like, who the hell has time to do this to somebody? And then for what? For what reason did you have the energy to even do this? If crazy stuff happens, you'd be surprised. Did something go wrong? Like, did he smoke something and it went wrong? Did he drink something and it went wrong? Like, it could be 1,000,001 things that could have went wrong, but you hiding from the police and the boy's family when they went over there to question you about his iPhone being located there, and you was hiding in the attic, that's questionable. Just like them kids say nowadays, that's sus. That's how they say it. That's sus.
I know that's right. It's definitely sus.
Yeah. Well, like I said, if we have any more information, we're going to save our little bit so we can probably go on maybe later on tonight if anything occurs from here to then. And we can post a good update. We will keep you guys updated. Yeah.
Well, she said we could use that audio, right? I'm gonna see if I could play it real fast. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it at this time, but I'll try.
We'll save it for later if we're gonna come on.
I already got it up, so let's try it now. If it doesn't work now, then I'll.
But like I said, if somebody's out there in that Hopewell area and they seem to or if you know somebody that lives out there in the Hopewell area, or do you know somebody that even deer, like hunts? Because nowadays you'll find anybody out there that just want to throw cameras up in the woods. We know somebody. Do you have a camera over there that you can Like, look into. I mean, there's a bunch of people out there that have deer cams all the time.
I'm heading back home at the moment. I believe state police found more evidence, and so they kind of have it very tight and locked down. I tried to send up the drone without permission from the side roads, but they have them blocked off pretty far away.
If y'all can hear that.
I believe my smaller drone may not reach the area that we want to take photos of. So the only thing they told me was that to contact the Bridgeton State Police Barracks, leave my information, and then I guess it would give me a call back if needed.
Well, there you have it. They have the whole area locked down for what he's saying, and
They should have had that whole area locked down as soon as that man yesterday got that phone call talking about his son's book bag was located over there, because there's a whole chain of events. The iPhone, the car, the book bag, now today the jacket. Like, that's crazy. Well, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Elena and Maggie and 2 Corinthians, I wish I knew what your name was, and Anna and Tammy that was on today. I did not catch a few people that were. Thank you guys for tuning in. Rose, she was new on here today. Thank you guys for tuning in. And Trey Stacks, he's the one too that we're all on this together. So any new information, let us know, and we will kindly get back on here this evening or later on or something like that and keep you guys updated. Thank you.
All right. So with that said, we about to get up out of here. Miss Elena, I made you a moderator, as well as Miss Maggie and Miss Tammy. So you guys are now moderators, and I'm saying, gives you a little pool here on the channel with controlling things and whatnot. So if you guys see somebody acting crazy in the chat room, y'all know what to do. So with that said, my good peoples, we're about to close this one out.
You mute their asses. That's what you do. You give them the boot.
I know that's right. So with that said, we're about to get up out of here, my good peoples. One love, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone, y'all. Peace.
Looking for a web developer? Your search is over. Contact our team of dedicated professionals to check out our quality services designed to meet your exact needs. All of our professionals have lots of experience in delivering a wide range of solutions and options, and we're confident that you'll be completely satisfied. All our services are carried out to assured standards, leaving you with great results. Our friendly team is waiting to hear from you to answer any specific questions that you may have about how we can fulfill your needs. Your satisfaction is our prime concern.
So please contact us today, moisesbeauchamp@jr.com.